If you want games at great prices as well as supporting myself and charity, check out my Humble Bundle link down below. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to the subscribers, guys. I dropped a video last week kind of predicting and talking about what the cycle is going to be. It's a new PvPvE experience from the guys who made Spec Ops The Line. I assumed it was going to be more of like a battle royale style. You go in, you do some stuff on an island, and you basically extract at the end, or it's down to the last man standing. I got my hands on it. Now, I'm not allowed to show gameplay because of what their NDA says, but it does say that I'm allowed to talk about it. I can discuss the features that are in the game. I just can't show you guys the gameplay. First off, I don't know why, because this game runs so well. It looks beautiful. The art style is, well, it's basically what you guys saw in the little, like, scroll-through trailer. The game looks great. It runs amazing. I don't know why they're trying to, like, hide. Maybe I haven't experienced bugs like other people have, but like I just jumped in and got a couple of games here this morning, and I wanted to give you guys my first impressions of what the game is, what you do, and what you can do in the game. It's honestly like a huge dark zone from Division. There's PvP, you can kill other players, you can also team up with other players. When you're running around, everyone starts off with your basic, you have a pistol, and that's pretty much it. You can walk up to players, you can hit T and like invite them to a pact is what they call it. So then you guys split everything that you pick up in this dark zone area. The point of the game, you have to like mine different minerals, and there's different like refinements you can set up to get different resources for your faction, and it's insane. The resource mining and stuff is pretty basic. You walk up to rocks, you just hit F, it starts to drill, and then enemies will spawn, and you kind of like have to defend that point. But while you're defending, other players will hear the drill if they're nearby, and they'll come in and try to steal your resources. They'll kill you and take your shit. And I was playing this one, my first game. I started to drill, the drilling process, and then these monsters kind of spawned up out of the ground. They started like spitting like fire at me. And then I had a player start to shoot at me from like a longer distance away. And I had to like kill these enemies, hide behind a rock, and wait for him to get close. He did eventually take me out. But it's just an insane experience. The gameplay itself, the movement, the jumping, even the animations in first person, it reminds me of Destiny. Now, just hold on a second. It's like Destiny in an open world environment where you're doing quests to like gear your guy up, gear your faction up, and other players are in there just killing you. It's insane. I think that the game is in a state right now where they could literally like allow streamers to show the game off, or allow YouTubers to record and show off the game. I don't think you could really show that game in a bad light. I did run into one bug. I actually ended up grouping up with one other player, and if you both go up and like hit the drilling process on a mineral, the person who finished second, you get stuck in an animation for a little bit. But other than that, like I haven't had a lot of issues with it. I filled out their feedback survey. I think the game is actually really solid. Now, I don't know anything about pricing models. I don't know if it's going to be free to play or if it's going to be a full price $60. I don't know anything about that. What I do know is I played the alpha. I actually really enjoy what I'm seeing so far, and I just gotta wait for more. I'm hoping that eventually we can like maybe get some keys, give them out to people, because I feel like people do need to play this game. Nobody's talking about it, and obviously it's because they're keeping the alpha under wraps. But I wanted to give you guys an updated look. It is kind of like a battle royale. At the end, you do have to extract the planet. Each match is a maximum of 20 minutes, and then in the last 2 minutes or so, the extraction pad opens up and like a helicopter comes down, and you do have to extract the planet. Now, from what I was seeing, there was like multiple extraction points, so it's not like Fear the Wolves where there's one fucking helicopter and everyone's just running in circles killing everyone at the end. So because when I extracted, you can like spectate the other players in the game, and there was somebody who was at a completely different location, as far as I could tell anyway. The game is really good. The sound design, with the storm that comes in, like at the end of the match, your sound kind of gets muffled, so you kind of have to like really hear over the muffledness of the storm to like hear monsters coming out of the ground and attacking you and shit. It's actually really intense. I like the game. right now. We got to see, like I said, pricing models. We got to see like their release schedule. I think they can do a little bit more with some of like the PvE questing, like walking up, hitting the drill and defending. It's pretty basic stuff. Some of the monsters have different mechanics. There's like elite versions of them. There was one we actually had to fight called a warden, who was like this huge dude, but it was basically just like a bullet sponge. He didn't really move that fast or anything. I think they could do different things with monsters that could really like throw a fuck into you as you're like grouping up with other players. I enjoy it. I'd ask you guys to leave a comment, but there's literally nothing you guys can see here. I can't show any gameplay, but for some reason I can talk about it, and I am left with a pretty positive experience out of that alpha. So I'm probably going to be playing more. I'm hoping that in the next couple of months here they allow people to show off the game, and then I can literally show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, my name is Big Fry. Shout out to all the subscribers and everyone who watches the videos, guys. We're shooting for 100,000 subscribers this year, and I think we can get it. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit that button, and I'll see you on the next one.